A new opioid treatment clinic proposed to open in Lynnwood is getting strong reaction from people who live nearby. And a little more than a month after the Lynnwood City Council found out about this center, which is set to open just a few hundred feet away from a Boys and Girls Club, council members and parents took to the streets today.
This protest comes just days after the Washington Department of Health and Acadia Healthcare shared their official response. Fox 13's Nia Wong is in the newsroom with more on this controversy and what the protesters said they want. Nia?
This country is facing an opioid epidemic and people need to get treatment, which some people who showed up today acknowledged. But protesters still insist they don't want the center so close to where kids play. At this point, the Lynnwood Comprehensive Treatment Center is still underway. However, the Washington Department of Health still hasn't issued a license, and people we spoke with at this protest hope they have a chance to sway this decision.
It is outrageous that this facility is so close to the Boys and Girls Club, where kids and families go to spend time.
Lynnwood City Council member Julietta Altamirano Crosby says a proposed opioid treatment program in Lynnwood even took Lynnwood City Council by surprise. She says City Council was notified on December 12th, and a public hearing wasn't held until December 29th. But it's not just the location that has some in the community upset.
But the process and manners during the Lynnwood location selection process shows that there was a lack of transparency and accountability, not to mention the poor communication and engagement with the community by Acadia itself.
This week, Acadia Healthcare and the Washington DOH responded to public comments made late last month about the Lynnwood Comprehensive Treatment Center. Acadia's response highlights the community outreach they've done so far, but for Vivian Dong, it hasn't been enough.
They haven't showed up in person in any of the city meetings. They have always just been hiding on the Zoom call.
It's not just a matter of transparency for Vivian Dong, but of timing.
I think they should try to look for another more appropriate location with all of the input and concerns from the public at the very beginning.
Frustrations with this process has even riled some like Iggy Lease to find a new home.
We're actually considering moving out.
While Lease says he's lived in the area for more than 20 years, he doesn't actually live in Lynnwood. But he feels the clinic will have an impact on the neighborhood.
And so we feel that the only thing that is left to do for us is just to stand out here with signs and hopefully get some people to see this and make a little change here.
While Acadia Healthcare says they'll hire security for their new center, Vivian Dong isn't convinced.
There's no guarantee to the safety of the kids who will be playing baseball in the 200 yards away.
As of this week, the DOH still hasn't issued a license for the center, and according to the DOH's response, Acadia Healthcare's community relations plan is still under review. For now, live in the newsroom, Nia Wong, Fox 13 News.